Hello there guys, and welcome to this video. I'm going to make more of a serious video, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really going to edit this much, and yeah, let's get on to it. So I made as you may know, I made a music video on my main channel, or whichever channel I end up uploading this to. Which, yeah, about Selective Mutism and stuff.
Get off my chest.
You can go and watch the full video on whichever channel it ends up going on. Obviously I'm uploading this, making this in the past and uploading it in the future probably. So, question you might be asking yourself right now, what is Selective Mutism? I'm just going to go from this definition that comes up right here on Wikipedia. Let's just copy and paste this bit and get Microsoft David to read it for you guys, because
Selective mutism, SM, is an anxiety disorder in which a person who is normally capable of speech does not speak in specific situations or to specific people. Selective mutism usually coexists with shyness or social anxiety. People with selective mutism stay silent even when the consequences of their silence include shame, social ostracism, or even punishment.
I forgot to copy and paste the T, so that's something. Yeah, you can read up if you're really interested in like looking up it, then you can on these websites, I guess. But I'm not really going to go into too much detail of what it is and all that, because that's kind of basically what it is. So, like Microsoft David just read you off Wikipedia. Yeah, I made a music video, storyline music video thing to it, which is right here. It's the song Secrets, which I kind of was saying that I have it, which I do. That's why I make this video, to explain, like saying I have this and that music video. Like, I thought I should do it to the song Secrets because, I don't know, it kind of is secrets to me. But they're not really secrets, like the secrets I guess share with you guys, so not much secrets anymore. But they're not like my deepest, darkest secrets, which, I don't know, I guess, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but I thought I should make it to that song so I can do that secret type thing people do in secret videos, even though I wasn't trying to make it like that because I didn't want to make it boring. I tried to make it more creative and like music video type things, because I used to make music videos. And here's where I showed some secrets that I find hard with Selective Mutism, and I'm just gonna like explain it in this video more in depth, I guess. Selective Mutism month is in October, which I'm gonna do this before October. I'm probably uploading this in April, I believe. But I thought I will make a video about this, and a music video thing, because I feel like I should let you guys know something. This is what I have, and it sucks. Though I have improved, because when I was like in nursery I never spoke any words. You know, I'd only speak to like my mom and stuff, and that's about it pretty much. Maybe my nan as well. Things I struggle with, I'm going to be talking about in this video. Also, to a lot of my internet friends, I just said, oh, I'm shy and stuff. I'm very, very shy, which really means that I'm trying to say that I have selective mutism, because well, I don't know why, I was just growing up with it and pretty much had it all my life. I only say that because, one, I'm stuck at explaining, I can't be bothered to explain it, even though I could copy and paste this definition right here if I really wanted to. But yeah, and two, I just feel nervous and that, and awkward telling people. I've only told like 2 internet friends that I have it today, and both real life friends know about it. I believe teachers in college know about it, well, some of them anyway. I don't tell them, my mom kind of told them, because I didn't have like the confidence or anything to let them know. So yeah, and also in school I'm pretty sure the school teachers know, and the teachers who tried to help me out with my selective mutism and autism or whatever else. Yeah. Yes, that's basically why. I've only told like the people that I'm close with, I feel like I can trust, I guess. So yeah, I don't tell many people about it. I'm making a video about it when anybody can see this. Because I haven't really told many people about this, so I find it very hard to speak to a lot of my family. I only speak to my mum and dad and younger brother and one of my nans, and that's about it. Yeah, this is true. I find it physically so hard to talk to a lot of my family, which I haven't really told anybody about. You know, people really know, like my mum and obviously my family, but I don't know if they know why I can't. Don't know if they all know. I don't know if my mum and dad told them. Well, my mum mostly. And I haven't really told anyone except for one of my real life friends might know about that, but yeah, that's why. Because I physically find it hard. And then I think it's like last year or 2014 or something, I actually started talking to my granddad. I only really have one granddad. And yeah, that's pretty good. I don't have like proper conversations with him, but I mean, I speak to him a bit more now, and I actually talk to him, like say thanks to him and everything. Yeah, probably, yeah, stuff like that. And just, like when he asks me a question, I'll answer. Like a few years before that, I just couldn't speak to him. Like, it's weird though. I wasn't completely mute when I was with that nan, because it's probably because that nan I was always with when I was younger, so I'm pretty much used to her anyway. But with my other nan, I physically find it really hard to talk to. My two older brothers, well, I don't see the one anymore because I don't personal stuff. And I see one of my brothers a lot. I don't, because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I just, because I physically can't speak to him because selective mutism, which prevents me from trying to speak to him. And I feel like he doesn't understand sometimes and stuff. I think that's why, and that's kind of why I don't see much. I feel like he kind of understands though, because he doesn't really annoy me about trying to get me to talk, though he has done. And I hate when people try and expect someone with selective mutism to speak. It's something I hate so much. It's like my mom does this. Like if I see my other nan, which I physically cannot speak to, I can only speak to one of them, like proper speak. But I can't speak to my other nan, and I hate it. I know she probably expects me to as well, but I basically can't. I try my very best, but I just cannot do it. And then my mum and dad are like, oh come on, just say one word, she'll be so happy. And I'm like really, really, really trying to, but I physically cannot. And I hate it when people like expect me to speak, like, or people like talk, say something, and I'm like trying my best, but I can't. Yeah, like in Skype calls and stuff, if I ever Skype you and if I don't speak, I'm probably really, really trying to, but I just cannot. Like this one Skype call, and like a three-way Skype call, and I Skyped them for the first time. I'm not really going to say names or anything, but you probably know who you are if you watch my videos. But yeah, I was like there in the Skype call, trying to speak like I don't know. Oh god, this is not good. It kind of made me feel like crap because I physically couldn't say anything, and it was on my YouTube anniversary as well. So I don't know. That day could have been better. I mean, that day was good because at least one of my internet friends that I haven't spoke to in ages messaged me. So I was like, oh my god. But still, I really wanted to speak to them because they're two of my internet friends, right? That I don't know them that well. They're kind of like two of my new internet friends that I've made this year. So, but still, I would like to like type into them. It's easy. I can just be so random and just spam random letters, be like dangerous dinners all the time and all this random stuff. But when it comes to actually, I'm just really boring. I'm sorry, I can't help that. I'm pretty boring to Skype, and I do warn you that I might not. Well, I try to say something like that before we Skype. And yeah, I would love to Skype my internet friends. I'd love to get to know them. Voice call is bad enough. Please don't expect me to video chat. Like, I have to spam my computer screen. That's very gross. Yeah, voice calling is bad enough. It gives me anxiety as much as it is anyway. So, and yeah, I can, when I'm on voice call, I can feel very nervous. I can feel my heart pounding and all that stuff. You know, anxiety stuff, which sucks. Going on video is just even worse. I remember one time, right, I accidentally clicked webcam, and it was to one of my internet friends I'm kind of comfortable with. Like, I don't feel like anxious or whatever to voice call with him now, because I'm pretty much probably one of my longest internet friends, and I feel. And I actually clicked the webcam right, and I got so like anxiety or something like that, and I got so scared, and I literally pushed off my webcam off my desktop PC, and it fell right behind it. It was really hard to get, and I'm like, God. If I ever do click on it, that's probably what happened. I'll just push it off. Gives me anxiety being on webcam live to someone, and I start worrying that I might look a bit meh or I might look sad. Which I get that a lot. Sometimes people think I'm sad, but I'm not, and I look sad, but I'm not sad. If you know what I mean. I hate that. Like, I don't know. That's probably, I don't even know what it is. That could be selective mutism and autism. I think both of them can do that. I don't know 90%, but I try to smile and stuff, even if I do feel down. But, you know, I try to smile. But if I'm in college and all that, it's kind of hard sometimes. And then, like, if I'm having an okay day and I'll just look sad, and sometimes the teachers are like, oh, cheer up, and I'm just like, I'm feeling okay today, but obviously I physically cannot say that because selective mutism is haunting me, being like, oh, damn it. Yeah, it sucks. This is something else I find hard. Asking for help in college and school. In school, I've always found it so hard to ask for help. Luckily, a lot of the time I did have a TA, which is a teaching assistant, which is someone who helps you on your work, because I was always entitled to one because of autism and all that stuff, and yeah, I find it hard to learn stuff, and yeah, I've always found that pretty hard, and I hate it when the teachers expect me to ask for help, or my target was always ask for help. Like, they didn't understand. It was so annoying. Yeah, I hate that. I try to ask for help, but I can't. It's like in college. Last year in media class I had a TA, and I was all good at that. I was kind of happy because I think that TA kind of understood it, even though he kept making targets for me ask for help. But you know, he did come over to me and ask if I was okay. That's what I like in teachers and TAs, when they do that, because I physically can't ask for help when I need it, which sucks. Because half of the time I end up, if I've got no TA in the class, like I don't this year, which makes making my college stressful this year and stuff, and meh, because I feel like I need help and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I can't ask for help because of my anxiety and selective mutism and whatnot. And yeah, and I feel like autism, maybe, I don't know 100%, but making it hard for me as well. Even though that's not really into selective mutism, but you get the point. Hard to understand what the teacher's trying to say. What I've got to do next in my work. Sometimes I end up doing nothing all lesson because I don't know what the fudge I'm meant to be doing, because the teacher hasn't explained it well enough or anything like that, which really annoys me. When they don't even ask if I need help, they expect me to ask for help. Luckily, I think the teachers understand more now anyway, so that's alright. Making eye contact. I find this pretty hard. I avoid it. So please don't expect me to make eye contact if you know me in real life, because I can't do it. Because autism and selective mutism both make that hard. So yeah, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just physically can't do it. Don't expect people with autism or selective mutism to do it, because we can't. We can't. It's just hard. Yeah, I find making eye contact hard, and I avoid it at all costs. Trying to start conversations and making friends is so hard for me too, in real life. On the internet it's so easy because I can just type and find people with the same sort of interests as me. Ask.fm is one of them websites to make it easier for me, because sometimes I do worry about even starting conversations with certain people, so I'm sorry if I don't start a conversation with you. That's probably what it is, anxiety and all that. I start overthinking, like, oh god, I can't. Yeah, I don't with many people, and I'm sorry, but I try. I like Ask.fm because I can do it on and on, so I don't have to worry so much, and I don't mean to be annoying being on and on, but that's just easier for me, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, even though it's worse in real life though, when I have to actually use my voice to start a conversation for them. I can't do that. Like, I just wait, people speak to me, and half the time nobody like, I can just go a day with not speaking to anybody in college, because I can't do it. Even if it's like half a day, I end up talking to no one, no teachers or anybody. So it's just, nah. Yeah. Nobody speaks to me because nobody really understands, I don't think, because I haven't told anyone, because I haven't got the reason to. They only put things I might have said that I have autism for some people when they thought I had dyslexia, but that's another story. But you don't have dyslexia, you don't have that. Yeah, I can't quite remember what I was saying there, but you know, so I hope this makes sense, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about I find it very hard to start conversations with friends. Yeah, I do. I don't have many friends in real life. I only have 2 real life friends that I actually hang out with quite a lot. And I've known them since school, pretty much, like high school. Actually, I knew one from middle school / primary school and one I just met in high school, thanks to the communication centre, which helped a little bit to make friends. Which, you know, people with learning disabilities and all that go in there, so I think every school should have one of them. I think colleges should as well. It might be better if my college did, it'd probably be a little bit easier to make friends, but I have no college friends whatsoever because of this. Yeah. Yeah, it can make me feel lonely at times. On Skype calls, did I mention about Skype calls? Like, if you Skype call me, I will feel very nervous, right? Voice call, mostly I voice call, and mostly people voice call with me, I understand, because I cannot video chat. Well, I could, but I know what it would be like, with me, if voice calls bad enough as it is. On voice calls, I don't say anything, like I physically find it really hard to. Depending on who it is, of course. But a lot of the time I do with my internet friends. Like, I don't really say anything unless you say something to me. I really do try to say something, but I physically can't. I know a lot of my internet friends are quite understanding anyway, so they kind of know, I guess. But yeah, even though I haven't told a lot of my internet friends that I have this, I think they kind of do. Yeah, I try to speak though, it's just hard. Something else is that I find awkward. Like in college and all that, I find it awkward to eat in front of people. I always think everybody's staring at me and judging me. I do. I hate it so much. I prefer when I'm with friends, but I still kind of worry, but more when I'm on my own. What was I saying? Yeah, I find it awkward to eat in front of people. Like if I'm sitting there alone at lunchtime in college and I just look and there's loads of people in the room, the hanging out room thing, canteen. I don't hang out in a canteen. I hang out near the vending machines, but no one's gonna know what I'm talking about if you don't go to my college. And that's where the 4 computers are at. And yeah. Right, I can sit on the sofas, right, and I'll just see in front of me there's like 3 tables and there's loads of people around those tables, right? And I'm just sitting there on the sofa because maybe I just sit alone on them sofas or sit alone by the computer because computers are life. And computers is like the best way I can communicate. Most of the time is typing. Thank God for college Wi-Fi though, so I can just use that on my laptop, which I do all the time. At break times, all I mostly do is go on my laptop and speak to people on my laptop and watch YouTube because I have no friends and yeah, I find it so awkward to get in front of people. Like if I sit on that sofa thing and then look up and there's everybody, a lot of people could be eating as well, but I'm still like, oh god, I feel like they're all staring at me, and if I start eating I feel like they're judging me and everything. I know it's all in my head and all that, but oh my god, when I'm with friends I'm not as like it as much, but I do sometimes, so that's why I might cover my mouth or something like that, or not eat much. I'm kind of glad, I'm gonna admit this now, my mum packs me a lunch for college, even to college, because there's no way in hell I'd be going, because I can't, because I find it hard to go and get food and buy it, especially if it's from like a restaurant or something and people ask me what I want, and I already find that hard enough as it is. I'd probably go without eating pretty much all day, and if I do, go to eat, I'll probably go to Tesco's or something. And even then, even though I can go to the machines and stuff, even then it's still hard. Because then you see people and yeah. I remember that one time my mum didn't give me lunch, right, and I just went in there and I saw one of my teachers and I was just trying to hide because I found it so awkward. I don't even know what's so awkward about that, but it was. It was my old maths teacher that I had at the start of the year in this year of college. I was trying to hide from him. I was like, oh God, please don't notice me. I don't want you to know I'm getting food or anything. I don't want you to know I'm in here. I know, young guys, on YouTube I seem outgoing. Like right now, I don't know, I might seem more nervous. I don't even know. Because I'm saying something that I thought I'd never make a video about. But I thought I should because I want to raise awareness for it and all that. And share my kind of experiences with it. I wish I was more outgoing and confident. Not like really loud because... Though I can be loud with friends, but if I'm really comfortable, it'd take me a while to get used to someone, like a pretty long time. So yeah, if I'm pretty much comfortable with you and saying random stuff like with my voice, then I've known you for quite a long time and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and buying things in shops is pretty hard as well. Like I would not go shopping on my own. I do sometimes, yes, but only if it's only to buy one thing or something for mom's birthday or anything like that. That's all I'd do. I couldn't physically look around a bunch of shops on my own because people and paying with people there. It's like when getting money out. I always get my money out before I go to pay, because if I get my money out while I'm at the till thing, I feel like they'd be staring at me thinking I don't know what I'm doing or crap at maths, or I don't know, I just start worrying and they look at you, don't they? I think, I don't know, I don't do it. Yeah, I barely go shopping in real life because of that. I try not to worry about people, what they might think of me, but some things like that I can't help it. Though I do have improved, I do speak to more people now, but not my family as much. I don't know, I can't do it. And I do try, in real life I try, but sometimes I really do find it hard, and I hate it so much in English or any class. I think my media teacher understands, so she doesn't really she doesn't really pick on me if I don't put my hand up, which I never do that because that gives me anxiety and all that anyway. I'm glad she understands and stuff. But I hate it. It's like my maths teacher, mostly my English teacher, she does it. She tries to get you to read stuff off a piece of paper and all that, and I'm just like, oh God. When I try, I'll probably sound really like stuttery and yeah, I sometimes have to straight up say no, I can't. I try to anyway. I try to say that. I hate it when teachers pick on you like that. Like, oh my God, especially if you have something like Selective Mutism or social anxiety or anything like that. Just speaking in public in general, I hate it. Stuff like that my teacher makes me do in English. I have to be like, I can't do that, no, or say no, I don't want to do it. It's not that I don't want to, it's just because I can't, in a way, I guess, as well. I don't know. I hate when teachers do that though. I'm glad my media teachers understand, so they don't do it much. I mean, they probably do sometimes, but not as much. I don't know what else to say. Everybody who has selective mutism, just know this: you are very strong for living every single day. I mean, I'm pretty strong for living with it. I mean, yeah, it sucks at times. It sucks all the time. Sometimes it's worse than others. Sometimes, yes, it can upset me, honestly. And I do have those days, or I have them quite a lot when I wish I didn't have it. And a lot of times I just try not to think about it and try not to let it get me down too much, which I do try not to think about it and let it get me down, but sometimes I can't help it. Like if I'm in a situation when I have to speak or need to speak or something like that and I just physically can't, then that can get me down and stuff. And if people are trying to force me to speak when I physically can't, that's times when it can get me down and all that. I mean, yeah, I'm better than I used to be. Like, I never used to speak at all, but now I kind of speak in college, but I'm definitely still have no friends, and I definitely find it hard to start conversations and even speak out loud and all that. So I stutter and I'm just really quiet. Sometimes nothing comes out. A lot of the time that happens, yeah, nothing comes out. Just wanting to speak, but you physically can't. It's just, yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna go, so I hope you all have a nice day. You are all awesome. And yeah, I don't. I forgot to already explain. I know I might not seem like I have this on YouTube. I know. I seem confident on YouTube, but that's probably just because I'm on my own in my room, nobody around. If I did this in college, for example, in class, on my own, I couldn't because it's a different place and I wouldn't be comfortable because I've tried doing stuff like that, but I can't. And I know a lot of people think that, and yeah, I do have this, and I'm not lying. If you met me in real life or voice called me, you'd probably can tell more than. On YouTube it's different, probably because I'm basically talking to myself through a mic to my computer and I'm alone. Nobody's around except for my teddy bears and stuff. That's probably what it is. I know people can see this and I know I'm basically talking to you guys through YouTube. But it doesn't feel like it when I'm doing it. It's just when I upload it and you guys comment. And that doesn't give me anxiety or anything. I love it when you guys comment because I like seeing comments and I like even replying to them and having little chats with people who comment on the videos. I always like having people's chat. Anyways, I'm gonna go, so I hope you all have a nice day. I'm gonna go back.
The other side's a scary place.